The Western Conference Semifinals, Game 3. The Warriors come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference Semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Fears is out there with MP. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Strother in at the 3 spot. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the center. And it's the Warriors to start out. Here's Fears. Now Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State moving it around. Here's Sabonis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sabonis has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors. Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter where he can be effective down low.
Fears with it. SGA defending. MP outside. For the screen on Dort. MP with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. Shots good by Gafford.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's SGA. Pass to Dort. No good on the 3. And so just over a minute and a half played. Outside Sabonis. Back to Hardaway. Here's Sabonis at the elbow. It's MP. 3-pointer. To the wing on the left. From outside the arc. A nice shot by Fears.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Holmgren. Here's Sorber. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, life is good when you have someone as young as MP showing that much poise running pick and roll.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Ramsey. Bank shot, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Inside, here's Gafford, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
SGA surveying the defense. Pass to Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. SGA, that's a two-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Warriors leading by 9. And here is MP. Sabonis' screen on Dort. Hardaway passes to Sabonis. Now here's Gafford. To the paint. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Fourth spot held by Daniel Gafford.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Thunder trailing by 9. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they'd love to run. Hardaway a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jay. Hardaway finds Gafford. Back to Hardaway. For the screen on Dort. Nasty move. And the dunk by MP.
That's what you want to see every night from MP. Go up and flush it down.
Here's Ramsey. Hasn't made one yet. Stolen. And here we go. MP. Oh, he threw that one down.
My goodness.
Wow.
Oh, it is nice to be young. MP.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Ramsey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Pass to Gafford. It's tipped. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Ramsey. From deep. MP grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now Fears. Defended by Dort. From 15 feet away. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. From the inbound. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to MP. Gafford sets the pick for MP. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And you love seeing Holmgren go strong at the rim.
On the wing, Hardaway. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Shots good by Ramsey.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 7. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
Now, here's SGA. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. The kick out to Williams. Connects from three-point range. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, Williams that time perfectly in rhythm. Just catch and release.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sorber. Here's Ramsey. Now Sohan. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat you.
Moving against SGA. Right side, Irving. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one comes up a bit short. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Here's Ramsey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Sohan. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And he's selective in terms of three-point shooting. But Sohan really only goes for the threes he knows he can make.
Now here's Irving. Scoreless thus far. And he gets it to go.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Here's Ramsey. From the low block, and he can't bank that one in. Irving from long range. Good on the three-point shot. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, and Irving doesn't need much wiggle room at all to feel comfortable. A lights-out three-point threat.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. Moving it up. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now here's Williams. Got it. Good job in the low post. Williams has got 5 now. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Warriors. And if you've been watching since round 1, this group is off to a blistering start here in the postseason. And have not only swept the first round, but had 2 in the books here in the second round. 6 consecutive wins. Wow.
And that was an impressive sweep in the first round. And if they can get a win tonight and move to 3-0, A second sweep looking more and more probable. Even if they don't sweep, though, I don't see them being challenged in this series. It's not going to go past 5.
It's good from long range. Irving's got his third basket of the night.
And Irving can change the course of a game with his ability to shoot the 3.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the inside, Holmgren.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Irving surveying the floor. His three-pointers off the mark. And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
We've got Williams. Sohan is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Topic, and it's Alvarez in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He picked up 49 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, as always, Allie, for that great report. Great, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance. Yeah, you can throw that lob wherever you want to. Kuminga's going to rise to the occasion and get his hands on it.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Alvarez. From 12 feet out. No good off the front iron. Hardaway with it. Kuminga with a wide open look. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Topic. Yep, that one goes in there. Topic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. And Fears has it in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Fears gets a screen from Hardaway. Fears' shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Pass to Alvarez. Here's Topic. Heard by Hardaway.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here. Dort's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Gafford's checked in. Now, here's MP. Sabonis' screen on Dort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Topic, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Fear. Back to MP. Outside, Sabonis. Clock at 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. MP is number 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander third.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Ramsey's checked in. For the screen on George. MP kicks to Oubre. Back to MP. Sabonis sets the pick for Hardaway. From downtown, and there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by MP. Sabonis has got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Topic, and here is Williams. Now here's Holmgren, defended by Sabonis. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 6.
Well, it's hard to match up on a guy like Holmgren inside with all that length.
Diving in, and a wide open look for MP. And the 3 off target. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Thunder, trailing by 2. Holmgren with a screen on Gafford. Williams finds Holmgren.
And you see the two-way presence of Holmgren. He changes things for his team, and you see the difference when he's not on the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Holmgren.
What I like about Holmgren, he's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
And the Warriors making a change here. Strother's checked in. And it's tied up with that one. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Hardaway. Oubre, a screen on George. MP passes to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Outside Williams. Takes it from 10. That one wide left.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here comes MP.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Topic. And both free throws good for MP. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Ramsey. Off target from three-point range. SGA against MP. Pass to Gafford. Here's Strother. Now Fears. A floater. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Dort left side. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
You want a high percentage take offensively, get it to Holmgren in that
defended by Jordan. Out to the right wing. Here's Hardaway. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Holmgren.
And how about this youngster, MP, the concentration to get that bucket even through the contact.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Thunder. Free throw good, MP.
And you have to love the presence MP brings to the floor each and every night.
Dort passes to Ramsey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Irving. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Outside Hardaway. Outside Irving. Over SGA. Irving can't get it to go. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And the rejection by MP. Here's Crawford. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Floats one up. Irving can't hit.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
The Thunder with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Thunder trailing by 7. Here's Dort. And a miss there on the triple. Now Hardaway. He's got 15. He lines up the alley-oop pass. And finished off by Yabusele.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Here's Ramsey. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. MP with a screen on SGA. Irving finds Hardaway. Down low. And finished off by Yabusele.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Ramsey. The kick out to Williams. Offline with his three. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And that one is stuffed right through.
And coaches love to see this kind of ball movement, especially when it's triggered by young players like MP.
Pass to Ramsey. Back to SGA. Williams up on top. Here's Sohan. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And this is what Sohan brings to this team. Energy, rebounding, and that ability to keep plays alive with his activity.
Here's Sawan. Screen by MP. Sawan, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Williams. Outside for SGA. To the inside. Here's Sohan. It's Dort on the wing. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he has yet to put points on the board, and his team is hurting because of it.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder trailing by 11. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
6'3", 215 pounds. Lou Dort is one strong guard. Hard to handle for defenders.
It's his first trip to the line. throw good. George.
Who needs the NBA draft? I mean, Dort worked his way onto the team, into the rotation, and then turns into a key contributor.
All free throws good from George.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game to the right side. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. MP is number 1. .110 left in the first half. SGA passes to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
Hardaway is screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP looking around. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Here's SGA. Following the basket by Jonathan Kuminga. Here's SGA. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
I don't know what else to say about SGA. He is so creative and fearless handling that basketball.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Dort against MP. Outside, Dort. There's the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Oklahoma City.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Golden State.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference Semifinals. So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Daniel Gafford is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Spears. Then it's MP. And it's Crawford in at the small forward.
I love the aggressiveness. Holmgren really on a roll now.
That's to Hardaway. Sabonis is screen on Dort. MP finds Sabonis. It's blocked. To the paint. Dort passes to Ramsey. Outside for SGA. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 4. MP left side. And the rejection by Holmgren. MP inside. And MP throws it down.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Right around a minute and a half play here in the third quarter. Back to MP. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only 1 of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Over to the wing. Hardaway against SGA. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shane.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
On the wing, MP. Defended by Dort. Crawford. No good from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Outside, SGA. 6 to shoot. Outside, Dort. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Leaps for it, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. The Warriors leading. Hardaway a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Over Fears. Here's Holmgren. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. On defense, Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. For the tie, kicks it out to Holmgren. And he's good on the 3-ball. Holmgren's got the lead up to 1 now for the Thunder.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Fears with it. It's to Hardaway. Here's Fears. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Clock is at 3. Whoa! What a play!
That is just athleticism. Working against that kind of length.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ramsey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fears. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gafford's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Hardaway. And here's Sabonis. Defended by Holmgren. Here's Strother. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sorber with the bucket. Sorber's got 4 points this quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Sabonis. And here is MP. He's got 19. To the wing right side. Here's Strother. Misses from short range. He lobs it up, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Hardaway kicks to Gafford. And it's off the back rim, no good. The Thunder with the lead. To the left wing, to the middle. Here's Sorber. The shot from the low post is good. Sorber's got 10 points in the game.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 1. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to MP. Kuminga sets a screen for MP. He takes it in, and Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, Kuminga will look for any opportunity to throw it down.
And so here is Oklahoma City. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. No good on the triple.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Takes a 3. Sabonis grabs the board.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's MP. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What strength from MP, shrugging off the physical defense like it was nothing.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Ramsey. Offensive rebound. Sorber with the bucket. Sorber's got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Williams against MP. Pass to Irving. Some solid defense there from SGA. Here's Holmgren. Rebounded by Hardaway. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Hit by Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a solid screen by Kuminga and an even better finish.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. For 3, Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Hardaway has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside, Kuminga. Back to MP. Back at 6. Free throw line jump shot. That's no good. Miss number 5 against 14 makes. Thunder shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Korver. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kelly Oubre. The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Walter, he's checked in for MP.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
Loose ball. Loose ball. Going the other way.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Irving passes to Kuminga. Here's Walter. Here's Salon. Pass to Walter. Misses the 3.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Ramsey passes to SGA. That shot off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Now, here's Holmgren. Following the miss by Jonathan Kuminga. Pass to Sorber. For the lead, Williams for 3. Nice defense from Kuminga. The Warriors shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Now, here is Irving. Right block shot, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 10 points.
We see this constantly with Kyrie, making tough shots against great defense.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Pass to SGA. Here's Topic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Right wing. Here's Walter. That shot off the mark. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here goes Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Pass to Irving. Now here's Kuminga. Now Oubre. Gilgeous-Alexander cover. Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now Holmgren. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And Holmgren showing you that functional strength. Getting 2.
Pass to Salon. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City trailing. And it's SGA in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks it down from distance.
Well, you can't lose sight of SGA in the corner. If you forget about him, he's going to make you pay.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. And here is Holmgren. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Kuminga. Williams can't get it to go. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Warriors lead by 1. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. We've got Jeremy Sohan. Lou Dort out there with Topic. Then it's Williams. And it's Ramsey in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Sohan. Here's Topic. Going inside. And it goes down 2 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
A wide open look here for Fears. Off target with his 3.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Ramsey. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Ramsey. Warriors with the rebound. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Walter. And the 3 off target. And they're trailing by 3. Sohan inside, covered by Gafford. Here's Ramsey. Outside, Dort. From deep, Williams. Warriors with the rebound. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound in this one. To Gafford. Inside. The 9-foot shot. They get it back. Gafford is screen on Williams. Back to Gafford. Picked off in midair. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Williams' shot is off. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Kuminga. A steal. Williams with the ball. Defended by Gafford. Here's Ramsey. The Thunder with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Pearson's shot is off.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Sohan, and they convert at last on attempt number 3.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now, here's MP. Down low. Here's Gafford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Dort.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls for Gafford. Gafford cans them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside Williams. Pass to Topic. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Hardaway passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, I just love the energy and activity of MP there. And he involved his teammates.
Here's Topic. Outside, Dort. Pass to Ramsey. Goes up on the high post. MP grabs the miss. Hardaway has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Fears has it in the corner. Back to Hardaway. The baseline change. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Pass to Dort. Doubled by Fears. Shoots the three. Dort misses.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Here's Topic. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Fears. On the wing, MP.
Well, you can just feel it right now. MP is making this game his own.
Thunder trailing by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Outside Williams. Dort with a screen for Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Hardaway against Dort. MP kicks to Gafford. Gafford off a bit from Hardaway. A three. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. Oklahoma City shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Sabonis with the steal. Hardaway passes to Gafford. It's good. That's 10 points for Daniel Gafford.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And the Thunder with some changes. Holmgren, he's checked in for Dort. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Topic. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shea with a perfect delivery.
Pass to MP. Takes it inside. Ramsey with the rebound. Ramsey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Williams. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Hardaway passes to Gafford. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
And he makes the first.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And Golden State also making a change. Irving's checked in. Gafford cans them both. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Hardaway against Gilgeous-Alexander. Makes it off the glass.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now Hardaway. In the corner, Irving with it. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And that is what Irving is known for. He is a master ball handler who can get whatever he wants.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Back to SGA. 5 on the clock. And he makes that one.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
Warriors leading by 7. NB outside. To the paint. It's intercepted. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Dort. Holmgren's got 22 points. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Irving passes to MP. 18 feet away. Holmgren rips down the rebound.
And really, they've rebounded well all game long.
SGA against Hardaway. And the rejection by MP. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is
to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
Gafford sets the pick for MP. And he drives in. Beyond the arc. Holmgren rips down the rebound. Under trailing by 4.
And that's what I like about Holmgren. He's talented and hungry. That's a tough combination to stop.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding on.
For the screen on Dort. MP. Oh, wow!
Look out! Well, a lot of young players get caught up in the moment, but not MP. He is as cool as a cucumber.
Gilgeous-Alexander battling inside. It's Gilgeous-Alexander.
That is a big shot by SGA, and that shows you the trust that he has from his coaches and teammates.
For the screen on Jordan. MP. Strong move off the glass.
When the game is tight, MP wants the ball. That's the bottom line.
Outside Holmgren. One-handed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Outside Hardaway. 1:22 left in the game. Now's the bonus. MP outside. And it misses. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside SGA. Here's Holmgren.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
MP. That shot, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded now by Irving. Lou Dort. And he gets it back. Here's SGA to take the lead. Cleared away by Sabonis. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. MP with it. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Gafford. MP. Jumper is off. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Dort and get the 3, and that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Sorber in at the center position. 2 points! That one goes!
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Toward outside. Outside Holmgren. And here is Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander. No good.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Gilgeous-Alexander connects with the chain.
Yeah, SGA has mastered the pull-up jump shot, and that's due to all the work he's put in during the offseason.
MP going to work inside.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hardaway against SGA. Here's Holmgren. Throws it down. What an assist!
Well, Holmgren is a great pick-and-roll partner. He's got great hands, and he knows how to finish with authority.
The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. For the screen on Dort. A drive by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Oklahoma City shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. SGA against MP. Can't get it to go. The Warriors leading. Ball's knocked loose. Shoots the 3. No good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now Holmgren for 3. Cleared away by Sabonis. On the wing, MP. SGA defending. MP. Now Irving puts up a 3. It misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Moving against Dort. Now SGA. Looking at the clock, just over 3.5 minutes into OT. Great team. That forced that miss. MP. That one misses. Outside, SGA. To take the lead. Lou Dort knocks down the 3.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And the Warriors with some changes. Authors checked in, and Fears is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Now MP. It's stolen by SGA. SGA takes it the other way.
And you just know that Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be the one taking these shots. How clutch.
Now MP lets loose a 3. Can't get it to go. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jacks up a 3. The 3 doesn't go. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Timeout called the Warriors. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
From deep. Does not go. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Things were looking bleak for him, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep battling. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. MP, you showed no quit on the boards tonight, and your team kept fighting. But unfortunately, you came up short. Are you more discouraged by the loss or encouraged by the fight?
This is the NBA. We're supposed to fight. But fighting's the minimum we owe the fans, right? So the man who signs our checks, he isn't paying us to do the minimum. So we need to go out there and win some games.